Minnesota Twins and the Atlanta Braves. Jorge Polanco, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Mike Soroka is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I'll tell you, as starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start.
Here. Coming to the plate now, Luis Arias, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if you hate D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Settling in now, Alex K. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Row, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Miguel Sano. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Hit on the ground to third. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network. Flash Gordon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Polanco has a play. He's got it 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in, Eddie Rosario. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Gordon has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talk.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Atlanta. Stepping up now, Max Kepler. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Max Kepler.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And, oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
Line drive to left. Riley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
2-0 now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger. Here's George Springer. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Waters is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. K is under it. 2 down.
Batting 7. The left fielder.
Set to get his day started, Austin Riley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounded back up the middle. Polanco ranging up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate. 3
balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Slapped hard the opposite way. Riley is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Ready for another chance. Jorge Polanco. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next for the swing, the left fielder.
Stepping in, Alex K. earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2-1 the count.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Riley is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 down in the inning.
The designated hitter.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And he is in there.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Johan Camargo. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Wieters, the former Angel, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get...
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Hay on the move. Into the stands. He got it.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's set and the pitch. Taken but called a strike. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Rocker, a native of Tennessee. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot. top, Mitch Garver will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby. A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And a full count now, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Royce Lewis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Rocker stands at first with 1 out. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Springer is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Here's Byron Buxton now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1-2.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
The right
That's 4
fielder,
strikeouts
4.
in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong up there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Still down 3. Ready once again, Luis Arias.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Nope, that's inside.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waters is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Waters, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Twins.
Now at the plate, Alex Hay. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. High in the air out to center field. Waters will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Hay, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth
Now
as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And the next in is Johan Camargo. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Touki Toussaint takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Miguel Sano. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Miguel Sano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box when I'm sitting 1-0.
Big swing by Sano and a ball sent to deep left field. Riley is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And he's safe.
Next for Minnesota, the catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's set. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
The center fielder, number 25.
Sliding into the box, Byron Buxton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
That's the ball.
2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Now back, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Arias up the middle, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 7.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he will strike. him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go. Back here at SunTrust Park, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Jorge Polanco.
From the stretch. Lifted the other way to left center. Riley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Alex Hay. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Miguel Sano will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. He'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waters is over. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
For the Twins.
Stepping up to the plate, Max Kepler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Get up and stretch. So stepping in, Freddie Freeman. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Eddie Rosario. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The right fielder, number 4, George.
Stepping in for the Braves, George Springer. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Braves are set down 1. Now at the plate, Brent Rocker. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, Brent Rocker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just make him throw one over here, 3-1. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The set and the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. That ball hit high and deep. Stripped. You can't put it on the board. Yes. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, number 28 on the season, as this lead swells to 7-0. That one worth another look with our show track technology, and the number you look at here, most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. Stepping in now, Royce Lewis, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Strike 2 up in the zone. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Now batting, Byron Buxton. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Cobb was born in Massachusetts. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. The 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Drew Waters. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Fouled off. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta. Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. The next 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that's in there, base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Misses, ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. So a full count now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waters waits on it. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Sano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Brent Rucker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is popped up. Freeman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Albies starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. And he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Circle change there, called strike one. Line to the right side. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final today. Minnesota jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious